Hello, everyone! Who doesn't know George Strait, the living legend of country music who is dubbed the King of Country? With his distinctive voice, authentic musical style, and countless hits, George has been an icon for over 30 years, inspiring generations. As one of the most successful country artists of all time, he has built an incredible career while maintaining his humility. But behind the stage and the spotlight, there's another side of George Strait that is rarely discussed. In this video, we will dive deeper into his inspiring life journey, from his early struggles in the industry, the success he achieved in music, the wealth he earned through his dedication, to his fascinating personal life and hobbies that truly reflect his Texan spirit. Let's explore the extraordinary story of a man who remains humble despite being the king of country music. Early life. George Harvey Strait Sr. was born on May 18, 1952 in Poteet, Texas, to John Byron Strait Sr. and Doris Jean Kuzer. He was raised in the small town of Pearsall, Frio County, Texas, where his father worked as a mathematics teacher while also managing a 2,000-acre cattle ranch outside Big Wells, Texas. Growing up in a rural environment, George and his family were accustomed to hard work. They spent weekends and summers tending to the ranch, a routine that instilled discipline and a strong work ethic in George from an early age. However, his life took a turn when he was in the 4th grade. His parents divorced and his mother moved away with his sister Pensy, while George and his older brother John Buddy Jr. stayed with their father. Life on the ranch taught George many valuable lessons, from survival skills and hard work to appreciating the simplicity of country living. Although he grew up far from the music industry, George's interest in music began to develop during his time at Pearsall High School. Like many teenagers of his era, he was fascinated by rock and roll and joined a garage rock band called the Stoics, which was heavily influenced by the Beatles. Strait admitted that he often listened to their music and admired the revolutionary sound they brought to the industry. However, over time, his taste in music started to shift. He became increasingly drawn to country music and admired legendary artists such as Hank Thompson, Lefty Frizzell, Merle Haggard, George Jones, Bob Wills, Hank Williams, and even Frank Sinatra, all of whom played a role in shaping his future musical style. Interestingly, in his younger years, Strait didn't listen to much country music on the radio. Instead, he often tuned into news broadcasts or agricultural reports, which were more common in the area where he lived. However, what truly introduced Strait to the world of country music was live performances. In Texas, nearly every small town had a stage where local musicians played classic country songs. And it was through these performances that Strait's love for the genre began to flourish. Unbeknownst to him at the time, these early experiences marked the beginning of his long journey to success in country music, a journey that would eventually establish him as one of the greatest legends in American music history. Career and success. George's journey to success began in the late 1970s when he joined the band Stony Ridge while still in college. He noticed a flyer around campus from the band looking for a new vocalist, and after joining, Strait renamed the group to Ace in the Hole Band. He quickly became the band's frontman and started building a reputation in the country music scene. They performed at various bars and honky-tonks across South and Central Texas, even traveling as far as Huntsville and Houston for gigs. However, Strait's big breakthrough came in 1981 when he signed with MCA Records and released his debut single, Unwound. The song immediately caught the attention of country music fans and successfully broke into the top 10 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, paving the way for Strait to release his first album, Strait Country. This album not only introduced his distinctive voice but also helped revive the neo-traditional country style, which was being overshadowed by country pop at the time. Over the years, Strait solidified his status as the king of country music. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, he released a series of hit albums and chart-topping songs, including Amarillo by Morning, The Chair, Oceanfront Property, All My Exes Live in Texas, and Check Yes or No. His authentic musical style, signature vocals, and unwavering commitment to traditional country made him a beloved figure across generations. His career reached an incredible peak when he set a record with 60 #1 hit on the country music charts, a feat unmatched by any other country artist. With such an illustrious career, Strait has received numerous prestigious awards. He won Entertainer of the Year from the Country Music Association 3 times, and from the Academy of Country Music twice. In 2009, he won a Grammy Award for Best Country Album with Troubadour. Additionally, he was honored as Artist of the Decade by the ACM in the 2000s. Inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2006 and received the Billboard Legend of Live Award in 2013. With album sales exceeding 100 million copies worldwide and more than 30 platinum and multi-platinum albums, George Strait has cemented his name as one of the most influential country musicians of all time. Throughout his career, Strait faced challenges in maintaining his musical identity. While many country artists shifted toward a more modern and pop-influenced sound in the 1990s and 2000s, Strait remained loyal to neo-traditional country, staying true to the classic country roots that defined his career. Despite the ever-changing music industry, he never chased trends and continued to release songs with his signature sound, always finding a special place in the hearts of his fans. His steadfastness has made him one of the most authentic and respected icons in country music history. In 2012, Strait surprised the music world by announcing that he would retire from major touring after the Cowboy Rides Away tour ended in 2014. This decision was heartbreaking for his fans, as he was known for having some of the most successful tours in country music history. However, despite stepping away from extensive touring, Strait continued to perform in limited concerts for special occasions. In December 2024, he proved his lasting appeal by performing in Las Vegas as part of his Straight to Vegas concert series. Additionally, 2025 is set to be an exciting year, as he is scheduled to embark on a summer tour with Chris Stapleton, starting in Philadelphia on May 10th, Buffalo on June 14th, and Inglewood, California on July 19th. This decision further proves that even though he no longer tours regularly, the King of Country remains irreplaceable on the country music stage. Wealth. With a career spanning over 4 decades, George Strait has amassed an estimated net worth of $300 million. His success in the country music industry is not only proven by having the most #1 albums in country music history, but also by setting a record with 60 #1 singles, making him one of the most successful artists of all time. His primary source of income comes from album and single sales, which have exceeded 100 million copies worldwide. Additionally, his concerts have always been a major attraction for fans, with one of his biggest achievements being the Cowboy Rides Away tour, which set a record by earning over $18 million in a single night in Arlington, Texas, with a crowd of more than 100,000 people, surpassing the Rolling Stones record for the largest indoor concert. Beyond music, Strait has multiple other revenue streams. He has partnerships with Wrangler Jeans, Justin Boots, Resistol Hats, Garaya Luxury Golf Carts, and Código Tequila, further boosting his wealth. He also owns a Gulfstream G450 business jet, reflecting his luxurious lifestyle. Additionally, he co-founded the Vaqueros del Mar golf tournament and is actively involved in the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association as a team roping competitor, which also contributes to his fortune. With a combination of music sales, touring, brand partnerships, business ventures, and investments, George Strait continues to maintain his status as one of the most successful and wealthiest country musicians in history. Romantic relationships. George has a long-lasting and inspiring love story. He married Norma Voss, his high school sweetheart, on December 4, 1971. The couple even took a bold step by eloping to Mexico to exchange their vows. After getting married, George and Norma started their life together with unwavering devotion, even moving to Hawaii when George served in the U.S. Army. Throughout George's legendary career, Norma has always stood by his side, offering her full support behind the scenes. Their marriage was blessed with 2 children, Jennifer Strait and George Bubba Strait Jr. However, the family faced a heartbreaking tragedy when their daughter Jennifer passed away in a car accident in 1986 at just 13 years old. This devastating loss deeply impacted Strait's personal life, but he and Norma remained strong through the hardship. Now, after more than 50 years of marriage, George and Norma Strait continue to be a symbol of true love in the entertainment world, proving that success and fame don't have to come at the cost of a happy family life. In February 2012, George Strait experienced a new joy in his life when he officially became a grandfather. His son, George Strait Jr., known as Bubba, and his wife Tamara welcomed their first child, a son named George Harvey Strait. The arrival of his first grandchild was a cherished moment for the country legend who has always placed family as his top priority. The Strait family's happiness grew even more when their second grandchild, Jillian Louise Strait, was born on September 10, 2016. George Strait owns a Gulfstream G450 private jet with the tail number N518GS, which he keeps at the Landmark Aviation Facility in San Antonio, Texas. In addition to using it for personal travel, Strait has also put his aircraft to humanitarian use. One notable example was when he collaborated with Texas Governor Greg Abbott to support disaster relief efforts following Hurricane Harvey, which caused severe devastation along the Texas coast. Vehicle. George Strait is not just a country music legend, but also a man with a refined taste in vehicles. His car collection reflects his elegant, classic, and prestigious lifestyle. One of the most luxurious vehicles he has ever owned is the Bentley Continental GTC, a high-performance sports car that perfectly suits someone of his stature. However, despite his taste for luxury, Strait remains a true cowboy at heart who loves rugged vehicles. He owns several Chevrolet Silverado 1500 trucks, including an early 2000 model and a 2015 edition, as well as a 2017 Ford F-1500, the perfect vehicles for navigating his ranch and embracing life in Texas. Strait also owns a 1959 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz, a classic car that is not only historically valuable but also symbolizes the golden age of automotive luxury. As someone who stays active and enjoys life, he also has a Garia luxury golf car, a high-end golf cart that he uses for leisure. However, the vehicle that truly represents his status as a global superstar is his Gulfstream G450 private jet, which allows him to travel comfortably and efficiently. From classic cars to private jets, George Strait's vehicle collection proves that while he is known as the king of country, he also has a taste for luxury beyond the stage. Hobbies. Offstage, George Strait lives a lifestyle that truly embodies his cowboy spirit. One of his greatest passions is rodeo, particularly team roping. He frequently competes in professional rodeo events and is even a member of the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. His love for rodeo is not just a hobby, it's a fundamental part of his identity as a true cowboy. George Strait is not only passionate about music and the cowboy lifestyle, but also has a deep love for the open water. As an avid fisherman and boating enthusiast, he owns a luxury sport fishing yacht that allows him to escape the fast-paced world of entertainment and enjoy the tranquility of the sea. His boat is equipped with state-of-the-art navigation systems, spacious lounging areas, and top-tier fishing gear, making it the perfect vessel for both relaxation and sport. Strait has been known to take his yacht out for fishing trips, often spending hours on the water, embracing the peacefulness of nature. Additionally, golf is another pastime he deeply enjoys. Strait often spends time on the golf course, not only playing the sport, but also using it as an opportunity to socialize with friends. With a combination of rodeo, fishing, and golf, George Strait has truly mastered the art of balancing hard work, relaxation, and enjoyment in every aspect of his life.